What's up, beautiful Leos, and welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you are here for the first time. Today, we're going to tune into your 2020 energy reading. We're going to look at what 2020 is going to hold for you, beautiful Leos. You can use this for your sun, moon, rising, if you're cross-watching for a loved one. But even if you want to look at your Mercury, if your Mercury is in Leo, if your Venus is in Leo, if your Pluto is in Leo, just look at your natal chart and pick up and use whatever you need for whatever fits your life. Um, we're going to tune into the overall energy with the cards. I'm going to give you a little bit of channeled messages that I got for you, Leos. Then we're going to look at relationships, work, health, spiritual energy, right? And the overall emotions surrounding your 2020. So when I was tuning into your energy, beautiful Leos, if you were not subscribed yet, by the way, just make sure that you do and leave a comment behind. Leave a comment behind. Yeah, leave a comment behind. If you are a Leo in your sun, if you are a Leo in your moon, if you are a Leo in your rising, I'm curious. Let me know. Okay, Leo. So when I was tuning into your energy, yo, what I saw was a wooden rainbow, it was like a kid's toy, and I saw the rainbow being like put together by grown-up hands, and I think they were your hands. And I saw all of a sudden that I was standing in a nursery, and I was like, okay, yeah, okay, that's a little bit interesting. So I saw you standing in a nursery. I was standing in a nursery, and I saw that there was a pregnant woman, and above the crib there was a little crib, and above the crib it said the wishing well, and underneath there were like hundreds of coins in I think it was a sort of like a glass something, like there was like a, I want to say face, but it's not a face. At least there was like some sort of pot, and there were like a glass pot. Does that make sense? There were like hundreds of coins in there, and I saw that the woman was almost ready to pop. So I was asking, like, okay, but why are you showing me this? Like, are some Leos getting pregnant? Yes, some Leos are getting pregnant in 2020. So if you're a Leo and you're trying to get pregnant, there's a very big possibility for you to get pregnant in 2020. There's a lot of childlike energy willing and wanting to come true. They're going to be the new souls coming through with a different, they're going to be a different breed. That's what I'm hearing. The new souls of human beings coming through are going to be a new or different breed. And I asked, okay, for the people that are not getting pregnant or don't want to get pregnant or can't get pregnant, um, what's up with this energy? How can I interpret this? How can I understand what's happening there for them? So what is actually happening is that I feel that most of your Leos are at the brink of getting some of your blessings. A rainbow to me is a blessing. You putting the rainbow together and making it a wooden children's rainbow where you can put all the layers on top of one another. And I saw the layers being connected to one another by a hand of a grown up, making me feel that you have worked really hard. And this year you're going to put on, like, you're going to work just a little bit more, and then you will be receiving your blessings. Nursery, a child, or being pregnant overall, to me is all about, of course, it could be a pregnancy, it could be a baby, but it's also about new beginnings, new starts, nurturing something, working on a project or something that's really special to you, something that could be considered as your little child, or like your like something that you're really really passionate about. And I feel like you are still working on it, and you are almost ready to deliver, or it's almost ready to deliver. And then I see the wishing well above the crib is kind of giving me the feeling that you have wished for this, or you have really worked really hard to manifest this. The overall energy that I felt was really good. The room was of a really light color, so I feel that whatever is going to happen in a very pure and maybe even like natural moving moving away. There wasn't a dark, stormy type of room. The feel to the entire scene was like really peaceful and really like, okay, we're ready to do this. We're excited. We've wished for this, and now it's finally coming. So that's the energy that was picking up for you, Leos. So, to sum it all up, I feel like there's going to be a very big blessing coming into your life in 2020, something you worked really hard for, something you tried to manifest, or something you've wished for a very long time. I feel like you just need to put some things in perspective, or needs to do like a little bit of touch up, a little bit of like a refocusing, or like you need to put forward a little bit more effort, um, and then you're ready to deliver. So let's see what the cards are saying about your 2020. Oh, yes. We got for you the Seeker. So 2020 is going to be all about you finding what's supposed to be yours. It feels like getting to know yourself better. It feels like um, following your own path. It feels like you being able to find what's yours, you being able to set certain boundaries, you being able to make things happen for yourself. We got a lot of like teeth here in the card. Teeth to me are all about wisdom, but also about taking responsibility. So I kind of feel like some of y'all, yes, you see the hands are open. Some of you all are ready to take some responsibility of your life on certain points where you haven't, or where you have neglected, or where you have been looking the other way because it made you feel very uncomfortable. But I feel like you have enough knowledge and enough patience and enough drive right now to make sure that everything is how it's supposed to be, everything is taken care of. I feel like 2020 is going to be a 4 year, right? 4 years all about stability, foundations, creating a family life, creating a business, creating whatever, like something, a foundation you can build upon. And two and two together makes a 22. 22 is creating your new life in a new world. So you're ready to take responsibility. You're ready to find out what it is that makes you tick, what makes you passionate, and follow that path. But doing it so with a great sense of wisdom and a great sense of responsibility. So that's a good energy to be in, Leo, for 2020. Let's see what we got in 2020. I don't know why I keep like dropping all these cards every single video. Thank you. So the cards that I got for you, beautiful Leo, for your 2020 is the Nine of Pentacles. Look how chill she is. This is how chill you're gonna be. You're going to be relaxed. You're going to be focusing up on recharging yourself, setting healthy boundaries, but also there's going to be a lot of abundance. I'm thinking we saw the wishing well and we saw like hundreds of coins, but these hundreds of coins are in your space. So it means that you have a lot of abundance that's going to be recycled. Could be knowledge, could be material stuff, could be spiritual stuff, but whatever it is, you're going to enjoy it. I kind of feel like you're going to be like recharging yourself, focusing up on getting better. Then we got the Page of Cups, and we got your card, the Strength card. So what this is actually telling me is that I feel that when it comes to your 2020, you're going to be recharging yourself. You're going to be focused on letting things come to you instead of trying to push certain envelopes, trying to like force things to happen. I feel like you will be doing it more naturally. I also see you studying or learning something or gaining more knowledge, but doing so in a very chill, relaxed type of way, which is making you adapt and understand the information that you're trying to learn a lot quicker. I see you creating, so it's going to be a very creative year, of course, with the 4 year. It's going to be a very creative year overall. It's going to be a year where you will be creating. So this, oh, Yes. So here I see you working on your crafts. I see you taking on certain projects or finishing certain projects. Some of y'all will be going back to doing things that you like to do as a child. There's a like I feel like there's a deeper layer there talking about things that are connected to our roots that made us who we are today. And I feel that some of y'all will be going back to maybe a hobby or something that you really like to do that you stopped doing because there was a negative thing connected to it. So maybe something happened in the family and you stopped drawing because like maybe somebody made some sort of like uh, criticism against your towards your art piece, and then you stop drawing for like maybe 5 years, and then all of a sudden you just now 2020 you're like, no, that's what I really like, I'm going to pick it up again and going to start doing it again. That's what I'm feeling with this card, the strength card. I feel like your overall year will be a lot motivated, like you will be very motivated to get things done. Also with the seeker card here, you're very motivated, very driven to make things happen, to create the life that you want, more abundance, more peace of mind, more relaxation. I feel some of y'all will be traveling a lot or will be focused upon going overseas or really wanting to like relax somewhere that's not in the space that you're really living in. So retreating, but retreating to a different country, some sort of vacation would be would be a vacation type of thing. um, but here I see that there are, of course, going to be some storms. Some of y'all might be creating those storms yourself in 2020, but you will not be too bothered. I feel like you learned your lesson in 2019 and you know how to correct whatever will be happening or appearing in your life that you have created yourself. You will be able to correct it without having to look at it. Some of y'all will be able to keep whatever like negative energy is coming your way, and I feel like this is especially to do with people. In your 2020, I feel like the most stormy type of energy will have to do with you having to deal with people that are not ready to either accept the new you or are not able to get at you at your new level, if that makes any sense. So some people are trying to like pull you back towards their level or maybe the level that you already left, and I feel like you will be ready in 2020 to like just be like, nah, don't have any time for this, don't have any time for that energy. I'm just going to move forward and do my own thing. I'm just going to move forward and be motivated and leave all that old stuff behind. You're kind of done with it, you're ready for abundance in 2020. And I feel like for Leo there's a lot of abundance coming your way, and abundance is not just money. Okay, some of y'all be like, oh yeah, I'm getting rich, woo, woo. Yeah, well, some maybe, but abundance is also like getting all the love that you want, all the inner peace that you're seeking for, all the knowledge that you need to create something you want, all the time with family. Abundance could be very like on so many different levels. An abundance of health after going through a year of maybe a lot of being sick. So there's a lot of like, be grateful and acknowledge all the types of abundance that are actually coming to your life in 2020. Sorry. It's like, how can it be that the amethyst on the back is so sharp and I'm so blurry? It is what it is. Okay. So I feel some of y'all will be providing for your children or providing for a child or trying to really get a child and make sure that everything you need is in place, taking responsibility to welcome a child into the world. So make sure that all your money and your savings are in check, your house is okay, your health is okay, your relationship is stable. so you can move forward. This especially has to do with your mental state. So I kind of feel like some of y'all will be very focused upon your mental state moving forward. If it's not your child or not getting a child, it's like getting a project done or getting like a dream done, or maybe even working on your inner child. Healing your inner child, so the mental imprints that you got from growing up, that needs to be healed. I feel like you will be focused upon them. There might be some secrets related to certain things that you have been through, or certain things that you have been keeping inside of you, but also the knowledge. So whatever needs to come out in 2020, just please let it out, because as soon as you let it out, you can transmute that energy, you can transmute that trauma into wisdom. And that's really all you need to get you to the next level, like upgrading big time. In order to upgrade big time, I kind of feel like you just need to let that stuff out. It will inspire both you and other people to be their authentic selves, and to be okay with your shadow side, to embrace your shadow side. And I kind of feel like trust your intuition more. I think it's a very important thing for you, Leos. I feel like there in 2020 there will be some spiritual and very like wise, insightful knowledge coming to you, from a source you might not expect maybe, but it will help you get your wishes fulfilled. And it is something some of y'all asked for. So some of y'all asked for some knowledge and asked for some insight, because you have been struggling, you have been challenged with some things, and you haven't known, like you didn't know how to overcome them. And now this knowledge is coming your way, and it's actually basically a gift. It's a gift from the universe to help you move forward. Might have to do with a relationship with a man, a father type, or maybe someone that's a really like seductive type of person. Could also have to do with your masculine side, healing your masculine, and making it more like divine masculine, so you can attract what you're actually seeking in 2020. That could be something else for all of you, but because this is of course a general reading. But I feel like you will be letting go of some old stuff in 2020 in order to be the new you, and in order to attract relationships that are loyal and people that are like, you're ready for new people in your life. So the naysayers and the dismotivators, is that even a word? I don't know. But the people that are demotivating you, the people that are trying to bring you down, I kind of feel like you're ready to release them, and get your, like, the people that are really on the same vibration as you, the people that really want to connect to you, the people that really want to grow with you, but also let you be authentically you. So I feel like there's a big choice that you need to make in 2020 when it comes to when it comes to a commitment to the self. I feel like a commitment to the self. For some of you, this will be a commitment to self, you committing to yourself. For some of you, that will be committing to a woman, so making a commitment to a woman. And if you're a man and you're not willing to make a commitment to a woman, or maybe you don't even maybe you're not into women, I feel like this is committing to your feminine side and healing your feminine side. So if you're committing to your feminine side, then you will be healing your feminine side. And if you're a woman, you can be committing to yourself and committing to your feminine side, healing that part of you. I feel like you are very closer than you thought you were, to healing this situation. It just needs a little bit more time, okay? So yeah, that's what I got for you in 2020. Let's move on to what you need to release. Where are the cards? Oh yeah. So many decks out here. Okay, what does beautiful Leo need to release in 2020? Please, thank you. You're making me playful. Your energy is making me playful. Okay, surrender your addictions. That's the first one. It says, whether you are addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Then we got surrender to silence. And it's, I love this like imagery. It's not putting it sharp. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So I kind of feel like some of your Leos have been either overworking or hiding or trying to get away from yourself, trying to get away from your real feelings. And I feel like in 2019, a lot of your real feelings came to the surface and you kind of had to deal with it. Some of you were not really ready to deal with your issues, trauma, pain, the void energy. And this has created a pattern of you suppressing these feelings, these emotions, these experiences that you have been through. And I feel like 2020 is a beautiful year to help you release addictions. It's a 4 year, it's a beautiful perfect year to start doing these things. Also with the seeker cards, and taking responsibility, I kind of feel like you also might be ready to receive some help on some level. So you might be ready to receive love, you might be ready to receive guidance, you might be ready to receive something that you weren't ready to do so before. I kind of feel like that has to do with your self-love, your self-image. So everywhere in your life, at every point in your life where you were not able to receive and you were just giving to others, pouring into others, I feel like this has been either addressed, or your body or your outside world has like shown to you that this was an issue. Yeah, so you couldn't hide from it anymore. That's what I'm feeling. So in order to heal this, I feel like getting to a space where you are in silence, retreating, taking time to heal, taking time to focus upon what it is that you actually need will help you massively, and help you release the patterns, help you face whatever is happening. And you might need a little bit of guidance with that, but I kind of feel like you will be good. You will be good. I feel like you will be in control. We saw the cards. Let me see it. You are strong enough to deal with whatever storm is inside of you or outside of you. Okay, you are strong enough to do so. I see the lion. Usually in every tarot deck, she's fighting the lion, and this lion looks so calm and so relaxed. So I feel like you are ready. You are ready to release whatever it is you need to release. You just got to put in the work. Yeah, you just got to put in the work. Just a little bit more work. What does Leo need to focus upon in 2020? Thank you. Okay, so you gotta focus on truths. Telling the truth, integrity is the key to living an authentic life. So I really feel that this has a lot to do with the addictive behaviors that's popping up. And you can also be a functioning addict. Okay, so some people think, well, I'm not an addict, I'm not drinking wine every day, I'm not smoking pot or doing drugs every day, or I'm not on subscription drugs, and I need it in order to get a good night of sleep. Sometimes addiction comes through the form of being addicted to a person. Sometimes addiction comes into the form of scrolling to social media and comparing yourself to other people constantly. Sometimes addiction comes to you holding on to dramatic people because you are so used to going through dramatic events in your life that dramatic is a state where you feel comfortable at. Sometimes that's addiction too. So be really ready to tell the truth to yourself, to face whatever it is you need to face in order to get out of that situation and create more healthier habits that will actually uplift you towards the next level you want to be in. Then we got creativity. Express your creativity. The light is the mystery of your inner muse. So I really feel with this card, we got the card here. This goes hand in hand. It is really important for you to express whatever is in you, your passion, create. Make sure that you do what you feel passionate about. That could be dancing, that could be singing, that could be creating an artwork, that could be studying, that could be whatever it is that makes your heart beat faster, what makes you really excited, what makes you want to get up in the evening, in the night, or in the morning, or anywhere, any whatever. You know what I'm saying here. So I really want you to focus most of your energy up on releasing the old, especially the patterns that are addictive, and focus up on being your truth, speaking your truth, be authentically you, and create. So let's move on to the emotions of 2020 for Leo. And this could be the dominant emotions. This could also be emotions that you need to like address. Okay, so we got jealousy. We got, oh, this card's dirty. We got being mindful, and then we got heart. So what this is actually telling me is some of y'all might be dealing with somebody that's really like dismissing you, or like being like, I don't know, maybe a little bit jealous of you. Maybe you're constantly comparing yourself to other people. That could also be the case. So if you're constantly comparing yourself to someone and thinking, oh, they got it better than I got, like they have a better relationship, or they have a better business, or they look better than I do, stop doing that. Stop like looking at other people. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop focusing on other people altogether. What other people doing is none of your business. What other people are feeling is none of your business. What other people are thinking of you is none of your business. Other people are none of your business. Yeah? So be mindful and focus up on what it is that makes your heart tick, what makes you happy. If you're not like focusing on other people and other people are focusing on you, there is something that you need to address when it comes to not being good enough, or people paying close attention to you, and your fear about like being in the limelight, or people having like trying. Also, I feel some of y'all are dealing with people that are trying to control your every move. And by this point, I gotta say, I'm getting it like really harsh. By this point, I gotta say, if you remain in a situation, that's your choice, and that's a conscious choice. So you got to choose if you are willing to let other people control you, or if you're ready to take back the control and follow your own path and follow your own life. Be mindful of everything you do this year, your feelings, your emotions, the way you respond to other people, as make especially sure that you're connected to your heart space. There's a lot of healing to be done in the heart space energy. That's what I'm feeling. But also just work and act and create from a heart space center, right? That's what I'm feeling. Then we're going to look at love and relationships for Leo in 2020. So, what we got, vergeven en leren, it's Dutch. Als je het verleden heelt en loslaat, zul je meer liefde kunnen ervaren in het hier en nu. And in English it says, forgive and learn. If you want to heal and let go of the past, you gotta, oh no. If you're healing and forgiving the past, you are able to experience love in the here and now. Then we got gesprek van hart tot hart. Bespreek je gevoelens in alle eerlijkheid met elkaar. In English it says, connect from heart to heart. Have a conversation from heart to heart. Make your feelings known express them, communicate them, and be honest with one another. So what I'm feeling here is that some of y'all Leos are going through a time in 2020 where you definitely need to release the old image that you got of your partner, or the old image you have of love, maybe your ex-partner, and you need to release that with love, and forgive it. Forgive yourself, forgive the person that you have been dealing with that maybe have been hurting you. But I kind of also feel like you need to be more honest about your feelings. You need to be more honest. You need to stop like I feel some of you are being so careful to not hurt the other person's feelings, or are so like loving and caring and giving. And now it's your time to actually finally receive. And in order to do so, you gotta first heal and forgive and let go, and learn to let go of that resentment, and learn to get your needs met, right? And you need to do this by communicating. So Leo, in 2020, in all your relationships, you need to communicate what it is that you need, what it is that you want, what it is that you expect, and you need to set healthy boundaries, and you need to honor those boundaries, right? Then we're going to look at health. Leo's health in 2020. Okay, so we got disruption and we got spiritual union. So what this energy is actually telling me is that some of y'all might have some different body issues, like maybe even like body, the way you look at your body. Maybe you're not comfortable in your body, or maybe you're like, I would like to lose a few pounds, or I like to gain more muscle, or I like to gain more pounds. I feel like some of y'all will be very focused upon the body. I also see some of y'all getting some bed rest. Not all of you, but for some of y'all, you need to get some bed rest because you've been overworking. I feel like you're very pressed with this energy. I feel like you're very pressed into one. So I feel like there's a lot going on in the mental space here. We see headbutting. So I definitely see that your relationships will affect your your mental plane, so your mental health. I feel like there's a lot going on in your mind. You might be overthinking. Some of y'all need to make some decisions to create a more peaceful and stable state of mind. That's the energy that I'm picking up on when it comes to your health. So more so, maybe some headaches, maybe some feelings of like a lot of pressure on your body, muscle pain maybe for some of y'all. Now we will be looking in. It will not be for all. I feel like most of the Leos will be pretty healthy in 2020. But for some of y'all have been bottling up a lot of emotions and battling with addiction, this will definitely be shown to you physically in 2020. So now looking at your work, career, or whatever it may be that pops up, as in work, career, finances, purpose, that sort of stuff. So we got you decide, then we got listen, and then we got purpose. That's beautiful. So what I'm seeing here for you beautiful Leos is that some of you are making a decision to move from one company to another company, or maybe even from stop working and starting your own business. I feel like 2020 is also the year of like creating more entrepreneurs, more people that are like done working for a boss and ready to be their own boss, their own leader, their own like creating their own opportunities. So I feel a lot of people will be working at home, especially mothers. I feel a lot of mothers working at home, finding their purpose. I feel like a lot of you will be connected to your purpose, are already walking in your purpose, or your purpose will be coming to you if you start listening. I can also feel like you get to decide now if you want to keep struggling or if you want to live more abundantly. I feel like there's an ability for you, a possibility for you to get to a next level, like level up type of energy, but only if you are ready to receive, only if you're ready to like take the responsibility to get things done and to just start something, to just start it, to just create and just go with it. Yeah, you got everything you need. Stop making it so hard. Some of y'all are really addicted to the struggle. And that's something you need to release in 2020. You don't want that in your foundation. You don't want that in the upcoming years. So now you got to make action steps. Like you got to do it. You just got to do it. Sounds really like simple, but that's all there's to it. Like you want to do something, for example, you want to start YouTube, right? Make a video. Stop thinking about I need to have a great gear. Like see it here? My camera broke. I keep filming. Just don't use anything for an excuse. Just move forward. Just keep moving forward. Just keep like, okay, you fell off for 2 months because something happened in your life. Don't give up. Just make another video and drop it again. And this could apply to whatever areas in your life. You just need to keep going. You just need to keep taking action steps forwards. You're not supposed to struggle. You're supposed to thrive. That's your birthright. Own it. So your spirit, I'm getting fierce here. Your spiritual energy in 2020, beautiful Leo. Yes. That's so aggressive, though. Okay, we got a dance with life. It says do something to change your energy. Then we got releasing soul patterns and contracts of past lives. And then we got Starseed, what lights you up? So yeah, what I'm definitely feeling when it comes to your spiritual energy is that you might have some mood swings during 2020. At points you will feel very high vibrating and you will be very happy. At other points you might be facing some struggles, some addictions, some drama cycles, some patterns that you haven't released yet. Just know with the card, like the card that we just had, the strength card, that you are able to change your own frequency. You are able to move into a different direction. You get to decide. It is your life. Now you got to build it the way you want it. Definitely going to release a lot of people in 2020. There might be some, I'm hearing snakes in the grass. There might be some snakes in the grass, or there might be some people that are not what they showed you they were. And now you kind of need to cut them loose. Yeah, it's kind of ready. You are kind of ready to move into a new direction and let go of anybody trying to hold you back or trying to control you in a negative type of manner, and stop using them as an excuse to not be able to move forward. By this point, you are choosing the situation. Okay, you can release it. Just focus upon what it is that lights you up. Where do you want to be? Contemplate. Think, go in meditation. Where do you want to be? What do you feel? What is your purpose? Why you're here? Why have you been going around in circles? I feel like you can do better. I'm not saying you're not doing well. I just know that you could do better. I just know you can have more abundance, more love, more stability, more inner peace, better health. There's more available to you. You just need to tap into it. So a spiritual message for maybe from your guides, maybe from whoever, the universe, from Leo, for Leo 2020, please. Okay, we got a shamanic journey. We got a force of attraction. And then we got a true compassion. Look at the card. It looks like he's fighting off something toxic that's blocking his way to an opportunity. So what I'm seeing here is some of y'all are going on a healing journey or are on a healing journey, and you're coming to an end in a certain phase of your healing journey. You're starting to see that whatever has been created in your life, or whatever you are experiencing in your reality, is has a lot to do with what you have been attracting. You have been trying to fill that void, and you have been trying to fill that void with things that might not benefit your spiritual growth, your mental, your emotional. I feel some of y'all, I'm getting like a lot of pain in my solar plexus area. I feel like some of y'all have been like keeping a lot of emotions to yourself, like not saying things, have feeling resentful. And I feel like you feel out of control for some reason, like whatever might have happened in the past, or whatever situation you are still in with someone. I feel like it makes you feel like you're not in control all the time, and you're kind of done with that feeling. You definitely need to protect yourself from that energy, but it's time to move on. It's time for you to move your way out of the door. See that door? That's an exit. That's an opportunity. That's an opportunity, a door with an opportunity you can go through, which says exit. So exit whatever you need to like get out of whatever situation in 2012. Ooh, probably might be something that you have been connected to already in 2012, or a pattern repeated from 2012. 2020, whatever situation might pop up that you need to get out of, just remember that that's something that you have attracted, that you still need to heal. You are at the last phase, like you're almost full circle with this energy. Oh yeah, and for some of y'all, you might be doing some sort of ayahuasca or shamanic soul retrieval, or going to a shaman to get you some healing or some help or some insights. This will be very helpful. So last, a couple of steps that you can take to get you the best possible 2020. So what we got for you is connect with your ancestors. So I'm definitely seeing Leo's healing your root foundation. Yeah, this means probably your childhood, your family, your ancestral line, your generation, like your generational patterns. Oh, sorry, generational patterns. So you will be addressing probably your childhood, the way you grew up, the way you have your relationship you have with your parents, or the relationship your parents had with one another, which patterns you have been repeating. Repeating patterns of not being good enough, repeating patterns of fear-based energy, repeating patterns of fear of intimacy. I feel like some of y'all are even a doormat, if that makes any sense. I like people are walking all over you, and you're like, remember, you're a lion essence. Yeah, remember the raw that's inside of you. Like, follow that raw, and heal whatever is coming up here in 2020 by using your intuition. You have a very strong intuition, Leo. I feel like there's something in the air that's making you like even more like understanding dreams, getting messages, getting in tune with your ancestors, getting in tune with your higher self, with your spirit guides. Like there's something in the air that's making you see, that's making you hear, that's making you feel, it's making you know. Use this to your advantage in 2010, 20, right? And then we got reading. So I definitely see that you need to study. I feel like you need to gain as much knowledge as possible about certain subjects that make you tick. If there are books coming upon your pet in 2020 by a referral of someone else, or you see a video with a book popping up, or somebody says like, oh, you should read this book, there is some message there in that book for you. Then it says planification. This could be planification somewhere like overseas with an airplane, but this could poo. This could also mean retreating, getting time out for yourself, like doing something that makes you happy, that you makes you feel good, making sure that you have enough you time in 2020, right? And with you time, I mean like not like being at home, but I definitely mean like just go somewhere, like take yourself on a date, take yourself on a minication, whatever it be, go a weekend away, like city hopping or something. Do whatever you need to do in order to like Fill up your cup. You need a lot of like shifting, changing, new perspective, breath of fresh air in 2020, especially when you're facing the addictive type of energies, right? So, this is your 2020 energy reading, beautiful Leos. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down in the comments. I really would like to know what was the thing that you were most proud of in 2019. What did you do when looking back at it now? You think, like, oh my God, I did that. I want to know. Drop it down in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Don't forget to hit the notification bell here below. Make it jiggle so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. And that's it for today. Wish you a beautiful, 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 beautiful 2020, Leos.